This is how I was groomed and almost sexually assaulted and molested when I was 13. So it's like early 90s, excuse me, like 13. Just moved to Oklahoma. I'm in this little bitty town in the panhandle called Winoka, Oklahoma. There's maybe 3,000 people in this town. Little dune town, really where the Dust Bowl came through. Is part of this town with a lot of dunes, so people take their dune buggies out and their go karts and three wheelers and four wheelers and have a good time out on the dunes. It's pretty fun. Like I'm literally like shaking thinking about this. So there's this guy in this town, and he's got, he's lets all the kids come over to his house. High school kids too. High school kids especially. I don't know if that's what he was into, but so he lets all these kids come to his house. Um, Gives them, of course, beer, weed. Lets them look at Playboys. Lets them take the go karts out. Basically, lets them do whatever they want. I don't know how this all worked out for the older kids, but when this finally occurred, me and my friend Craig were at his house, and so we're over there. He gives us some beer. We're smoking some weed. He's really cool. Dude's like in his 50s or 60s. We're, everything's cool. We're just sitting there chilling, cooling. Um, uh, and this only happened this one particular time, um, but definitely clicked to the game real quick. Because I wasn't young. Like I'm 13, but that's still young. That's you definitely impressionable. Definitely with what he had going on, I could see how it worked. Um, so we're drinking, smoking, and then he busts out the Playboys. Here you go, guys. Oh, you want to look at the Playboys? Looking at the Playboys. I guess he can see, we're 13, ain't really had nothing like that going on. And he's like, so you guys, if you want, you can, just bust it out and masturbate, man. Just pretend I'm not here. Kind of thought about it, actually, like, I mean, why not? We're all cool here, right? Like he was like, it's all cool, it's good, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just bust it out, man. Whip it out. It's all good. And it just wasn't. And I'm looking at Craig, and he's looking at me, and we're like, shouldn't you want to? I don't know. And then he's just kind of like he turned in like almost like this gremlin. He's like he was salivating, waiting for it. It was disgusting. And finally, we're like, no, we ended up leaving. Never said anything to anybody. This is like the first time I've ever said anything. I've barely even said anything to my mom about this, and it's like fucking creepy as fuck.